All right. All right. All right. All right. Ladies and gentlemen. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. Oh, man. Uh, Ladies and gentlemen. 2024 Xbox Developer Direct was so good. It was so good. Had my McDonald's, got my McFlurry, even though there's sometimes they don't don't really fix the machine. They just don't want to use it. But anyway, I had good food while watching the direct and also following the podcast of the Iron Lords and just hearing their reaction of the live stream from Xbox. But oh boy, Xbox, you guys nailed it. You guys nailed it. We are getting games within this first half of 2024. I was moved, surprised, and shocked that these games are indeed coming this year. Avowed, Hellblade 2, Indiana Jones, Ara, and a shadow drop announcement from Square Enix, Visions of Mana. My God, that is awesome. I mean, look at this, guys. These are the games we're getting in 2024 now. I know what you guys are thinking. What about Flight Simulator 2024? What about Towerborn? Well, I'm pretty sure we will get a bit more of those details probably in the next developer direct when summer games will happen in June. We'll probably get more details of that. Excuse the pop-ups on my Xbox. Um, so that's my take on it. But this is great. We're getting Hellblade 2, a late spring, early summer release. Then we're getting Visions of Mana during the summer, and along with Square Enix, we're also gonna get Final Fantasy XIV Online, and of course, during the start of spring, we're also gonna get early access of Final Fantasy XIV Online. But speaking of Square, making an appearance in this developer direct shocked me because I was thinking that are we gonna get Final Fantasy VII Remake and Final Fantasy VII Rebirth? Because you know that Xbox and Square are in negotiations of which of these games should be on the Xbox. Now, there are still talks of Final Fantasy Remake coming to the Xbox platform. It's not the matter of if, it's the matter of when. Because there's been already a lot of videos about this topic, so I just want to get into a little bit about this topic right now before I move on to the other games that we have here. So there is a time limit release date on Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, right? Because at the end of one of the trailers, one of the latest trailers of Final Fantasy VII Rebirth is that the time limit will end at around May. Around May. So that would mean there will be discussions that that this game will be on a different platform. I'm pretty sure it's going to go on PC. So if that's going to be the case, then that's great. Square needs that money because if they don't do what they were set to do because of those special uh, exclusive contracts from Sony, they're not gonna hit their mark with their games. So they need to start cranking it up. And and don't get me wrong, Final Fantasy 7 14 online has been sold tremendously well both in PC and the PlayStation 5. So now they're gonna get more money back from the Xbox community, which I am going to play that game myself on my Xbox Series X. And that is a good start. And also, Visions of Mana was also a good start for more fans of Square Enix games should get into it, because Visions of Mana is kind of like a spin-off of the Final Fantasy 7 of the Final Fantasy franchise itself, because Mana is another franchise that Square Enix have been making for a very long time, and it's a good idea that they should put this franchise onto the Xbox platform and see how it goes. Me personally, I am going to get Visions of Mana because I need more JRPGs that will get me hooked, and Visions of Mana is one of them. But again, with Final Fantasy VII coming next month for the PlayStation 5, and their time limit will start from the day it's released all the way up to May, and then it is Square Enix's job to deliver if Final Fantasy VII Remake and Rebirth will come to the Xbox platform, because there's already been little little details about that from Jeff Gordon. There have been talks with Square Enix that hopefully and when that Final Fantasy VII Remake will drop onto the Xbox platform. But if it doesn't come on the Xbox platform, then they'll probably wait until Square Enix finishes their last installment of the remake trilogy. So that way they will drop all three games onto the Xbox platform day and date once the last game drops. Because that's exactly what they did with Kingdom Hearts 3 when they dropped their final trilogy of the entire Kingdom Hearts franchise. So that's the end of that. So also let's talk about Hellblade 2. Hellblade 2 looked amazing. They talked about everything they need to tell us about what's gonna happen, what's gonna go on, and of course they show some gameplay, a bit of gameplay, which is great, and it's coming late spring, early summer. Late spring, early summer. That is awesome. I can't wait to play Hellblade 2. So I need to get into gear and play the first Hellblade before I jump into a Hellblade 2. Now, Avowed. Avowed's coming out this year, this fall. The game looks amazing. The gameplay looks awesome, and we can decide how we want to play with magic, sword, and 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 guns, which is cool. I mean, for me, I'll probably go with a sword and magic combo because it reminds me like, oh, you can try to become like a paladin, which is pretty cool. The gameplay of Avowed looks amazing. The colors of Avowed looks amazing. I can't wait to play it day and day on, as well as Hellblade 2, and then Era is an interesting game, because it follows with the you know one of those tactic games. So that's pretty cool to see for the people who are weighing that. But then the big one, Indiana Jones. I'm pretty sure this game is going to come out for the holidays. Indiana Jones and the Great Circle. So this game is titled right between the first Indiana Jones movie and I think the third Indiana Jones movie, or was it the second Indiana Jones movie? My bad. Yeah, I gotta see that timeline again because that's great that this story is technically within the movie genre. So I cannot wait for Indiana Jones to come out and me play as Indy, cracking that whip, throwing fisticuffs, doing some gunplay. Oh my god! And the puzzles, they look so good. I mean, the atmosphere, and they even captured young Harrison Ford's face, and it looks amazing. These games look amazing. I cannot wait to start playing Visions of Mana, Avowed, Hellblade 2, and Indiana Jones. So, Xbox gamers, we are going to be eating good this year. And of course, there are other games coming out that are AAA party, AAA party that are coming out from Capcom, EA, and other gaming studios, that we know and love. And and already the Sony ponies. The Sony ponies are still begging for these games to drop on their preferred platform. Guys, Sony fans, it's time to get an Xbox this year. It's time to come and play with us and have some fun. The Last of Us 2 Remastered has already dropped. Whoopee! Whoopee! And then people are excited for Foam Stars coming day and date on their subscription service. Come on, guys. But anyway, to each their own, right? So, what do you guys think? Are you excited for these games? Are you really hyped up for these games? Because I know I am. I am ready for these 4 out of 5 games. Don't get me wrong. Era History Untold looks pretty cool, but it's not the kind of game for me. All right, so I'm ready for Avowed. I'm ready for Visions of Mana, and I'm ready for Hellblade 2 and Indiana Jones this year. If you have anything to say, leave those on the comments below. Give a like and subscribe. And, well, quite frankly, I am going to go back to work later this weekend on Sunday. It's going to be the first day back over at my job. So, we'll be going back to our regular broadcasting on Fridays. My vacation has finally come to an end. Well, until next vacation during the spring vacation, right? During spring break. Even though it's only 1 week. But anyway, have a good day, have a good night, have a good afternoon. In other words, stay safe out there. Be kind to one another. Let's go, Xbox. This is our year. This is our year. Let's have a good one. Peace.